K Rose, long time coming. Finally doing another one. Sorry for the long wait, but you'll have to remind me more often, or else I just won't. Let's start off here. For every 3 video games Maddox has, Bridger has 4. So we know about ratios, right? So 3/4. Or 3/4. Every 3 Maddox has, Bridger has 4. Why they calculated this, I have no idea. But yeah. So in total, that would equal, if you were to add up, that be 7, right? If you're adding them, not dividing them, that looks really bad. If 3 plus 4, it's gonna be 7. So if together they have 42 video games, how many does each boy have? Well, we can just go back and find the ratios. So 3, let's start with Maddox, over 7 is going to equal however many he has out of the 42 over 42. So that's how much Maddox has. That's how much the total would be between the 3 and the 4. So that's another total because these link up. And then so that should tell us how much Maddox has out of the 42. Okay, so we're going to go the butterfly again and multiply these guys. That's 7x. Figure out what 3 times 42 is. Now I'm sure there's different methods to do this. In fact, I can think of a few, but I'm just doing it this way. So 126 is going to equal 7x. Inverse operations, divide by 7. 126 divided by 7. 18 equals x. So that means Maddox, our boy, has 18 out of that 42. And if they have 42 in total, we already know Bridger is the only other one out of the 2. So we can just subtract 18 minus 42. Or, excuse me, the other way around. 42 minus 18. $24. So Bridger has 24 video games, and Maddox has 18. There are different ways to do that, but I did it my way. Okay, next problem. What is the median of the data represented by the box plot? So I always call this a box and whiskers plot because of that, but I guess now teachers are just calling it a box plot, but okay. So we have our max, which is the highest point in the data, and our min, the lowest point, our third quartile, our second quartile, and our median. It's asking for the median, which is the middle of the data. It goes 17. So it's 17. Okay. Select 2 equations that have k equals 8 as a solution. So let's look here. A, 3 plus k equals 8. Let's go inverse operations. Minus 3, minus 3. It's 8 minus 3. 5. So 5 equals k. So A cannot be a solution. Okay. Let's see. K plus 8 equals 16. So inverse operations again. 16 minus 8, 8. So that equals k. So B is a solution. C, 3k equals 24. Remember that 3k is just 3 times k. So inverse, divide by 3, divide by 3. 24 divided by 3. Calculate it. Equals 8. So 8 equals k. C is also a solution. So that's our 2, but we should probably check the rest. Like good test taking habits. So the inverse of that one would be to multiply by k actually, or divide 24 by 8 actually. Because this would be like 24 over k. So it would be also 24 over 8. Because 24 is not the thing being divided by. So 24 divided by 8 is 3. So D is not it. And 8 minus k equals 8. Let's go inverse operations. Minus 8 minus 8 going to equal 0. 0 equals negative k divided by negative 1 divided by negative 1. Just be 0 still equals k. So E's not it either. Got our answers. Okay. What is the surface area of the figure in square units? So we already have our square units here. This is a square unit. So we can just count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And 1, 2, 3. So that is 5 by 3 square units, which makes it 15 square units. This one, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 2 is 6. This one is 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. Now to get the surface area of a rectangular prism, it's going to be 2 times length times width plus 2 times length times height times 2 times height times width, which is a fancy way of saying add all of these up and multiply it by 2 because you're just adding all of the sides, the area of all the sides together. So what's 6 plus 15 plus 10? I'll wait. 31. And then we can multiply it by 2, which is 62. So it's 62 units squared. Yep. That's it. We'll go on to the next page. Okay. Hannah wants to buy a new shirt. The original price is $32.75, but it's on sale for 40% off. What is the sale price of the shirt? So 40% is how much is off of the original price. But we want to find what the sale price is. So we would take 100 minus 40, and that gives us 60. So the actual sale price is 60% of that, right? And 60% is 60 out of 100. So we have another fraction, which can be proportioned. And 100% is that, essentially. So we go x, which is the price of the shirt, over 32.75. And that's going to equal 60 over 100. And we'll do our cross multiply. 100x and 32.75 times 60, which is 1,965. And we'll set those equal to each other. So just divide each by 100. $19.65 equals x. So the price of the shirt, the sale price, is $9.65. There are a couple ways you could do that. Like, this is just the way I chose to do it. You could do the exact same thing, but with the 40% off instead, and then subtracted that from the 32. You could have made this into a decimal and just divided, but that's the way I chose to do it. Okay. Bradley has collected the following data: 11, 15, 15, 8, and 11. If the range of Bradley's data is 9, what is the value of h? So let's set it up. We don't know what h is, but we do know the range is 9. And 11 is our lowest number, hypothetically. So 11 or 15 minus 11 gives us 4. So 15 can't be our highest number, or 11 can't be our lowest number. To be honest, I don't really because the range should be the highest low number minus the lowest number. So you could take 11 and add 9 to it, and that'll give you 20. So H could be 20. Or you could take 15 and subtract 9 from it. Which would give you 6. So H could be 9, could be 20, or 6. Because it's not in order. Yeah, Rose, I don't know what's up with that. Because really, I think it could be either one. And what is the median? Well, then you'd have to set it up. And that would also depend on if you're using 20 or if you're using 6 as your thing. Well, actually, yeah, it would. 15 would be if H is there, and 11 would be if it was 6. So it could be 15 or 11. So I guess this is 20 or 6. That is 15 or 11. You'll have to get back to me on that one, Rose. Because that's what seems to make most sense. And that doesn't seem like 4th grade sort of stuff. Or not 4th grade. However, whatever grade he's in. Let's see here. Which two equations represent the relationship between P and R? So we have P and R. What equations demonstrate the relationship between them? So we can look here. P plus R equals 3. Well, I wouldn't say that because already that's going to differentiate throughout each of them. And 9 plus 3 is not 3. So A is out of the running in my opinion. R equals P plus 6. Let's see. 3 plus 6 does equal 9. 7 plus 6, does that equal 21? No, it doesn't. 7 plus 6 is 13. So B can't be it either. P equals 3 times R. Let's see. 9 times 3, does that equal P? No, it equals 27. So that can't be it. But 3 times 3 does equal R. And 7 times 3 does equal 21. 8 times 3 equals 24. And 14 times 3 equals 42. So I would say D is our most logical answer. Okay, this one's pretty easy. Name the shape the net will make. We know what a net is. That's just if you took a 3D object and you laid it flat as if it was 2D. So what could this possibly be? We have 2 circles and 1 long rectangle. Let's try to piece it together. Looks an awful lot like a cylinder. You know I can't spell, but there we go. That's all we're doing for right now because it's almost midnight. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. So, yeah. Thanks for putting up with me, Rose. See you soon.